Hey everybody, welcome to my Sunday night live stream, Unplanned. I never plan my live streams. People always say, "Well, I missed it. I missed it. Why didn't you let us know you were going to do it?" The mood just kind of hits me, but it doesn't usually take long. We get a whole passel of people in here. Um, while we're waiting for people to get here, we'll do my little advertising for Brooklyn Bedding. That way, when people are watching it, when it comes back, Linda Lou, first one in. Harley Glide, Tina with the Lake Exchange, Ashley. So, guys, everybody that I just called, be patient. Let me take care of a little bit of business here. It's going to take 52 seconds. So we just wait till everybody gets in here. Robert Ostrom says help.
I want to thank Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video.
Right?
I've got their mattresses in my tiny house.
Love it.
My RV.
Love it.
And my camper van.
Love it.
I really enjoy them.
It's true.
Do you need a mattress for your home or RV?
Why did you stutter?
Then go to RVmattress.com/campervankevin. Use the coupon code CampervanKevin to get 25% off your purchase.
They also have specials on their sheets, pillows, blankets, and more.
All right. Now, back to our video. Say bye, Tucker.
Say bye, Tucker.
Bye, Tucker.
Hey, everybody. That never gets old. You know, I think about redoing that commercial, okay? I do. Brooklyn Bedding has been a great sponsor to the channel. A lot of people have bought them. I'm not saying I couldn't do better. They sure would be hard to beat. We got that out of the way. Now we can start. Seeing a couple names in here that I recognize. We already got a moderator in here. Martina here in Huber, like Uber. If you stick around for a while, if you're able to moderate for a minute, that'd be great. Not going to put up with any nastiness, hatefulness, vulgarity. We don't have time for that. So a lot of people say, well, I don't like when you read off names and stuff. Well, you can just hate on somebody else. Lori, Sharon Holmes, Brooks, Craig Betts, Herb Lapp. All right, getting a good group in here already. Didn't even know we were going to do it. And look at, we already got 106 people. Any idea what we could talk about? Kevin Peace's house, Felix. We could talk about that. You know what? I don't have a plan tonight. Maybe show some babies. Show some baby May. Ooh, they cut her ears. They cut everybody's ears. I didn't like it at first, but I like it now. Who's that monkey? Who's that monkey? You see yourself, don't you? Anybody got time for that? Blue Ridge, Ernie Lansford. Well, I wouldn't mind doing some camping up there. CVK. No nastiness or vulgarity. It's going to be boring. Sonny, I know you're joking, but if that's what you want, there's plenty of other channels, hate channels, that's full of that, and burping and cussing and putting people down and making fun of people. No class. They're like a school with no people, no students. They got no class. What do I think about the opening of the Olympics? If y'all don't think there's not a battle of good and evil raging around us, you ain't paying attention. Christy B says, I finally made a CVK live. It's because I don't plan them. I don't know. I just get in the mood. I've been out and about today. Went out and got some chicken wings and went to the grocery store. I came back. It was raining here at Vagabond. It's since stopped. And I was just like, you know, I could get in the hot tub. I could play on the internet. watch other people's videos, or I could just make a live stream. Who we got? Oh, that baby May. Oh, she's a little starstruck, y'all. I said, I'll do a live stream. So what do I think about the Olympics? If that's not a direct attack on Christianity, well, I don't know what is. And that's not the first time. No, a lot of these big events, I've seen some stuff in England, then our Super Bowl halftime shows, and they're not hiding it anymore. I think we're in the end times. But what do I know? I'm just a blue collar guy trying to get by. Well, black. Talk about Felix, says Ray Reeves. I've had some people get on to me. Well, Kevin, why aren't you down there helping Felix and doing everything for him? Can I remind you, it's 115 degrees down there, and maybe above. And Felix has his nephew down there. He's got a small apartment. Paul and Darcy, they got a house and they got their grandbaby and their kid in it, and her husband. They're all full. There's really nothing new going on. I believe that his first biopsy failed. He was awake for it, and they went into his lungs, I believe, and trying to get a sample, they missed. So this time they're going to put him to sleep to get the sample. Now, I'm not reading while I'm talking about this. I don't know. I just feel like they're running the clock. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. But Felix has a good doctor. He believes in his doctor. His doctor's done real good. But he couldn't get the second biopsy till the 2nd of next month. You know what? I don't know exactly what to do. I mean, this Bigfoot with a rooftop AC and a mini split going at the same time. Now, I could do it, but it'd be all this Bigfoot could do. It'd be everything it could do all day, plugged in and solar, to keep this 80, 85 degrees, which is not comfortable. And there's nothing I can do for Felix. Anything that I could do for him that he would need, Paul and Darcy are right next door. Nephew right there with him. When he had his first surgery, I was down at the hospital every day with him for, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 hours a day for 10 days straight. And I helped him all that I possibly could. But there's nothing I can do for Felix right now. He's having, severe pain. And they got him on medicine for that, and they got it under control. But I don't know why it's taken so long. We have a lot of new people that are not visiting, that are in the United States, that wasn't here just a few years ago. Millions. And I don't know. It's not political. I'm just talking facts. Okay? You be whatever you want. Left wing, right wing, middle wing. I don't care. But the fact of the matter is we got 15, 20 million people in here that wasn't here before. And I don't think a lot of them are doctors. And a lot of them needed help. So it's my understanding that the stuff is backed up. And people are having trouble getting care. Now, hate me or not hate, I can have my opinion. I can have the way it's too political. Well, it's just fact. There's more people here than there were 3 years ago. Anyway, Deborah says, give Felix space. He'll let you know when you need to be there. That just makes too much common sense, Donna, of Miss Deborah. And Lynn Zelensky says, Carolyn update. Yep. She's in Louisiana. Her stepson is a doctor. Her daughter works, she's in the medical field, and she is getting tests set up. I think she's got an MRI coming next week. So that's good. Exactly, Kevin. Only going to get worse. Hey, it's just facts. There's more people here than there were, and a lot of them need medical care. And our medical system was just barely hanging on by a thread before this started. I'm fixing to have my third test for cancer here next month, and I'm probably okay. Probably, maybe. But if they find something, I got to get in line too. And I may have to get in line behind people who belong to another country that are here. Yeah, going back to the thing that happened there at the Olympics, that was sickening. Sickening. Whether you believe in God or not, Christianity or not, I get mocked and made fun of for me professing my faith. I catch a lot of flack for it, and it just seems like it's okay. Just something else to put somebody down about. Carrie, you are exactly true. We're 225 people. How long have we been on? 10, 11 minutes? Oh, my nose itches. That's right. Unplanned live stream. Well, Mike, not political at all. I think Jesus wants to take care of anyone who needs it. Well, I believe in helping people, but I believe in taking care of our own first. Martin has said our pastor just preached on the end times today. Well, I'll tell you what's for certain, we're closer than we have been. Yeah, John, it makes people angry, the legal immigrant, to see others just walk across the border. When I was down in Texas, down in 92, I was down in Lake Jackson, Clute, Freeport, Angleton, Galveston area, and I had some Hispanic friends. In fact, I had a Hispanic girlfriend for, you can't call me racist now, right? I had a Hispanic girlfriend, and Felix he's kind of a dark brown. But anyway, she was Hispanic, and she would often talk about I don't know if what I'm going to say is a slur or not, but it wasn't dry, and it wasn't the front. So not dry and not the front is what she called them. She hated them. They're coming in here making us look bad. My dad came here illegal and got citizenship, and we grew up here. And these people, that was back in the 90s. So this isn't a new thing that's going on. Oh, she was pretty too. Oh, that's back when I was good looking too. Her name was Chris Estrada. She was about 5 foot tall, hair down to her butt, long black hair, dark skin, like she had a good tan. Beautiful, made all her own clothes. I'll let you in on this a little bit. So I'm living down in Lake Jackson. I'm staying in this a garage apartment behind this lady's house, piano teacher in Lake Jackson, and really liked it there, and doing a lot of pressure cleaning work. I cleaned all the big buildings down there and everything around. I met this girl, started going out, and not real serious, but serious enough. And I pull up to the mall one day. Outside the mall was a Red Lobster. I pulled up, and here she come in her car, coming in sideways. little Toyota Corolla, a little burnt orange Toyota Corolla, right up beside me. I said, "Hey, Chris." Her eyes were about this big around. I said, "What's going on?" I hadn't seen her in a week or two. We were, we wasn't close, but we liked each other and we dated time to time. And she says, "They're going to kill you." I said, "Who's going to kill me, Chris?" She says, "My brothers." I said, "Why would they kill me?" She said, "They found out I'm dating a gringo. They're looking for you." 1992, 1993, born in 69. So I'm 24-ish, 23-ish, 24. And she just had a pure look of horror in her eyes. Never had seen it before. I'd known her for, several months. I said, "You're not kidding, are you?" I said, "How many brothers do you have?" 5. I said, "Do they know where I live?" She says, "I don't know." So I'm about 3 miles from my house. I took her seriously. I went to my house, hooked up the equipment, loaded everything in less than 5 minutes. I was gone. That's a true story. I'm not adding to or taking away. I have a picture somewhere. Oh, she was pretty. And all the Hispanic guys, boy, they gave me the devil eyes. So what's that gringo doing with the prettiest Mexican girl here? She was mine. Anyway, hair to the butt, you boys always like that. You ain't kidding, Miss Telly. That's my weakness. Brunette, long hair. I'd rather be tall than short. Like I said, that's when I was good looking. Before I got old. Yeah, so I got out of town. What a story. Did I share too much? Did I share? And I had a bunch of work lined up too. I had 2 or 3 weeks worth of work lined up. She said, "They're going to kill you." And the look in her face. I mean, it was like, they're going to kill you. Now, if they can't find me, I mean, I might could have took on 1 or 2, but 5, I ain't winning. Fine story. What else are we going to talk about? Yeah, hate crime. Crime is crime. Hate is hate. All this hate crime stuff, they just doctoring up, putting words on stuff. 265. I'll find a picture. I've got a picture of her somewhere. Good-looking guy sitting beside her. She's sitting on his lap. I don't know who that good-looking guy is anymore. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Hey, if you got a second, how about give me a thumbs up, a heart, all that good stuff? How about make sure you guys are still subscribed? There's some dirty games going on the internet where I work. I think a lot of people are being unsubscribed and not getting the notices. People write me and give me comments quite often that, "Kevin, I thought you quit making videos. I hadn't seen any videos of you in a month." Then they just turn out that they were unsubbed. So subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll know when I put out a video. Harley Glide. Yeah, you know what? Like I've told you guys before, I may not read your comment when you type it, but I promise you I'm going to go back and read it later. So know that your comment counts, and I do enjoy it. If you got anything nasty to say, go over there on those hate channels. Say it over there. Georgia says, "I'm still sub, but I don't get an email anymore." Go hit the notification bell. There's a little bell under there. You hit it. Yeah, God should not be mocked, says Trip and Tommy. That's a mess. But I mean, you've seen our Super Bowl halftime shows too, right? They ain't hiding it. Not hiding it. Yeah, let's see. So glad you took Dexter. He's got a great home. Where you at, Dex? Tucker's at my feet. Come on, Dex. He's back in the bedroom. He's been sick the last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today. Come here, Dex. Come here. Watch his trick. He's going to come up. Come on, Dex. Come on. Get up and jump. Here he comes. There he is. Good boy. How are you feeling today? Yeah, you feeling good? You feeling better? He has had an upset tummy. He has barfed, puked, barfed, puked. Still drinking water, still eating. And I'll tell you what I've been doing. I don't do it for the other four, but in the breakfast, I give him just a little bit of egg. And then in the afternoon, I give him just a little bit of steak. And I don't know if that flared up some pancreatitis on him or he's sick from something else. But I'd already decided this morning that if he didn't get any better today, I'd take him to the vet tomorrow. I think he's better. I quit giving him anything off my plate because his mama said his other daddy fed him off his plate, so I'm just trying to make him feel at home. Oh, you got eye boogers. Oh, eye boogers. Put your butt right there. You're a lot prettier than me. Raise your head. Raise your head, Fred. So anyway, he hadn't got any eggs or little pieces of steak now for 2 or 3 days, and he's doing better. Yeah, I gave him some pumpkin. I was able to trick him into eating it 2 or 3 times. He thought it was wet dog food. And the first time he got a big old mouthful, he's like, oh. I got him once more. And then he wised up to it. And who's that monkey? Who's that monkey? You see that monkey? Don't you see the monkey? So I think he's better. But he don't have no fat on him. He don't have nothing to lose. Look at that. He's actually put on a little bit since he's been with me. Big Gun Guy says, I've been subscribed for so long, I figured I still was, but decided to make sure anyway. And guess what? I was unsubbed. Thank you, Big Gun Guy. I call it dirty pool. I've been on here, 10 years, 11 years? And I don't know. We got Martini here. Let's go ahead and get the full batch. Yeah, they trimmed her ears, and I was so upset. But how do you? They're usually up, but she can make them go to the side. Look at that monkey. Look at that monkey. Somebody says Kevin uses his dogs for views. Well, that's why y'all here, ain't it? Said ads. And now they're putting ads in here. Ad will run shortly for some viewers in 38 seconds. So if y'all get cut off, go get you a drink of water and come back to the video. We're going to talk some more. Sherry says, check Dexter's gum. Don't want them to be dehydrated. No, he's drinking water. I'm going to look. They're pet red, pink, black. Yeah, dogs are part of my life, so that's what I'm sharing. It may make me more interesting. What are you laughing about, Nomadic Fanatic? What did he say? Eric, the Nomadic Fanatic. Gladys said her Yorkie lived to be 14. I went out to eat today, and a guy was talking about Yorkies. He said his lived to be 19. So we don't know. We don't know. Blue Van Dan, you think the gang remembers me? Martini does. She don't forget people. I guarantee you she'd jump right in your van, Blue Van Dan, and she'd probably go find your peanuts and your snacks. There's nothing slow about her. Dog commercials. James Donovan said, how is Eric doing? I don't know. I don't see him that, he started dating that girl. I met her a couple times. She seems nice enough. She's real sweet to me, real kind. She seems to really like Eric. But, he's got a girl, so he's busy. Nomadic Fanatic said the Tucker could run the channel without you. He probably could. Blue Van Dan says, I know. Oh, Eric is listening? I didn't see him. Eric, if you're on here, say hello. Yeah, I talked about Felix earlier, Miss Sassy. I don't have any new news. I talk to Felix once, twice a week sometimes. Sometimes I don't talk to him for a week or two. He's on the pain medicine, right? It's not that I don't care, but I don't want to call him and wake him. I said, you call me when you're up and about, because he sleeps during the day sometimes. But pain medicine makes him real sleepy. Well, if the boy is, if he ain't hurting, why should I wake him up and he wake up and be hurting? When my cancer was hurting me, sleep was the one wonderful thing. Sleep was the one place I could usually get away from the pain. Felix knows he can call me anytime, day or night. Oh, okay. Eric is here. He says, hello, bud. So anyway, he's got him a girl, and they're out doing things, and he's busy. He's got his life. More power to him. Yeah, I don't know her that well. Did a birthday party for Eric, and she was real nice, real sweet. I invited her here for the 4th of July thing, but she was working. But they're busy. That's the way it should be. You know, I've seen some of these hate channels. They got some nasty things to say, but they always got nasty things to say. Anyway. No, Charles, I'm not. That's none of my business. Sleep is healing. Telly Hack says, would you consider renting sites on your property? No. I think this has probably been, this year has been the least amount of people here. Now, we've had a couple of get-togethers and meetings and all that, and it's been great. But, Carolyn's gone. Some other YouTubers I don't really talk to that much anymore. They got stuff going on. My opinion, it's not a good time to travel. I'm the guy that 10 years ago that said I wouldn't go any further from RV base camp in Georgia than a full tank of gas and back. Then I got more brave and I started carrying gas cans and figured that. So I got to have enough to get back to base camp. And then I just cut loose and come on across the United States. And everybody, made fun of me, conspiracy theories and all that. And I went out there and I was on the road for quite a while. Then the came by and national parks closed because they wasn't safe. I mean, that's where you should go, right? Where there's nobody or fewer people. The whole state of New Mexico couldn't camp there. BLM closing down everywhere. So yeah, I got some land. I got some dirt again. Will I travel again? Yes, when I think it's safer. If you want to go travel right now, go get you some. For all I know, the campgrounds are bustling and the national parks are full. Knock yourself out. But I got a beautiful place right here. I'm surrounded by friends. I feel secure. I feel safe. And anything kind of crazy happens, well, I'm right here with all my places to stay. M. May says, hey, Kevin, are you enjoying the Gold Wing? And like I said, you guys leave comments over here. I may not read it, but I'm going to go back after this video and I'm going to read it. Okay. So you're still talking to me. So I was really concerned about, I've quit riding motorcycles a couple times because I couldn't get my feet off the pegs at red lights. And, I got back problems. Everybody's got something, right? So mine's my lower back. I worked too hard for too long. my strength ended up being my weakness. I hurt myself. And so I've quit riding a couple times because I get up to a red light, can't get my feet off the pegs, and I drop the bike. Well, I got this gold wing. I did okay on the KLR. I never dropped the KLR. Hadn't dropped the monkey. But the gold wing kind of spooked me. That's a lot of weight. That's 850 pounds. Lucille. Lucille's rear end's about yay wide. And she's thick. She's a thick old girl. She's a heavy set girl. Smooth. Rides good. And you don't really feel all that weight. You pull her up to a red light, you can feel it. And not pressure cleaning anymore, not working those 10, 12-hour days, 7 days a week sometimes, has allowed my back to heal some. And I know that a trike is in my future for me to be safe. Now, I do date people. I didn't stop dating when I was 24. I don't make it part of my channel for reasons like you see what's going on with Eric and some other YouTubers. So I do date, but I don't ride them on my bike. But if I had a trike, I would consider it because I still have that fear of dropping that bike, not being able to get my feet off the pegs, and that bike going over and picking that sucker up. Now, there's a technique to picking up a dropped wing. And I've seen 100-pound girls, women, pick up full dresser gold wings. There's a way to do it, but I don't want to do it, and I don't want to hurt nobody. So, yeah, chiropractic does help me. What are we talking about over here? Grips and people talk. Y'all can talk to Eric on here. I don't mind. He may have time to say or speak back to you. Got 371 people on here. We've been on for 32 minutes, and it's just like that. Where's the star of the show? Come here, Tuck. Come here, Tuck. Get up here. I can't. Here's my boy. Who's that monkey? You see the monkey? You see that monkey? Right here. Who's this monkey? Hey, who's that monkey? Man, I'm the star. He's not real active. I used to walk every day, y'all. I'm just not able to walk like I did. I'm having some trouble. My back feels better, but my hips bother me some. I'm getting old. So I'm not walking as much, and Tucker's not walking as much. And he's getting kind of lazy on me. Yeah. I love him too. People say you're giving Dexter too much attention. Well, I have been giving Dexter more attention than the others. I've been trying to balance it out. But fact of the matter is, and it's true, I have been giving Dexter more attention than the others. But he needs it. He's in a new place. He's got a new daddy. I often wonder if he misses, his mama in Quartzsite. And I thought about maybe taking him back to visit, but that might scare him. He might want to stay, or he might think I'm going to leave him, or I think it's just better just leave it like it is. John Jason, hey CVK, how's the weight loss with the carnivore? Still losing weight? I hadn't weighed lately, but I'm in 34 jeans now. I was in 42 32s. And I'm a 34, and some jeans I buy that are that size, are loose and some are tight. I've got like 6 or 7 notches on my belt. I'm still very strict with the diet. I feel it's like my midsection here is the last place where I'm holding fat, and I'm starting to see it slowly go away. So that's my cat. Meow, meow, meow. He don't miss nothing. So I'm going to continue. No more high blood pressure medicine. Quit taking my testosterone therapy. I haven't checked my numbers though. Well, I'll tell you what, I did that CNC or CBC test at the hospital. It's supposed to be $100, right? I paid $87. I got a bill from them the other day for over $1,000. What's CNC, CBC, CDC? It checks the plaque in your arteries. It sent me a bill for, I paid like 90. My insurance paid 185, and they want another $700-800 from me. You know, crazy. If I'd have paid cash, it'd been $100. And before that, I had 4 chest X-rays. You know what the hospital charged me for 4 X-rays? $900. I said, y'all are crazy. I said, I could go. I've had a lot of X-rays because of my back. Okay. I could get that done in Athens, Georgia for under $200. I said, but y'all got a nice, pretty new hospital sitting here. I said, I'll give you $300. Well, Mr. Appling, it's $700. So. I pay my bills. My credit, my beacon score, 800 to 830. I pay my bills. They ain't gonna rip me off. I said, tell you what, I'll pay you this much. You can have this much. It's double what I think it's worth. I'm gonna pay you almost double what I think it's worth. If that don't make you happy, send it to collections. What? That's right, Mr. Hospital Man. Send it to collections. Just go ahead and I'll tell you what, matter of fact, just do it now. Well, we'd like to work with you and so. Well, I can't work with a thief. I said, at least with a debt collector, I think I know who I'm dealing with. So if you guys don't play nice, this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to pay you. I'll be glad to pay you what it's worth, but I'm not going to be overcharged. So here's the thing. You're not going to get my money. You're going to sell it to the debt collector. The debt collector is going to give you pennies on the dollar for my debt. Okay? You with me? You follow me? I said, I'd rather give them the whole amount. I'll just cut them the check. But guess who's not getting my money? You. You're not going to go around ripping people off. Did they negotiate? They negotiated like $100, $150. I said, I'm an honest Joe. Hey, I pay my bills. But you are not going to rip me off. I said, in fact, I will ruin my credit over this. I said, this is the hill I die on. And this is before the other $100 arterial plaque. I had it perfect except for one artery was on 150. And y'all feel the same way? Hey, I didn't break this hospital system, did you? These are just the rules that we have to play by. Coronary angio, something like that. That sounds right. Y'all may think less of me. I pay my bills. I can't remember ever missing a payment. Well, I come close back when I started my business. Okay. I got through the financial crash in 08 and 09, right? I never missed a payment. I had a lot of friends that lost everything. I said, Kevin, how are you doing it? I was like, well, I got a lot of good customers. I said, I got a good reputation. I said, yeah, times are bad, but I kind of planned for the worst case scenario, and here we are. And I went through and I paid everybody their money on time. So, I pay my bills, but you're not going to rip me off. I don't need credit. I don't have to have credit. Yeah, the system is broken. I didn't break it. Did y'all break it? Right? I was talking to a guy the other day. He's got several $100,000 in medical bills. He can't pay it. He simply can't pay it. And I don't know, the way he was talking, he had like 8 or 10 outstanding medical bills, and it's gone to collections. And I'd love to pay, but I can't. And he still has like a 720 credit score. I don't think the medical stuff counts as much. I'm a nurse. Please don't pay that price, says Star. Right? 4 X-rays, $750. A coronary artery plaque test. Charge me $1,000 for it. No. Eat it. Eat it. Now I have paid, I guess I'm telling too much of my business, but the hospital that did my cancer surgery, I don't owe them a penny. Well, there's a new bill that came up, $500. I'm fixing to send it. I keep them paid. They're, what do you call it? Customary, reasonable and customary, right? Their prices are reasonable and customary. They don't make up stuff. If they say, well, you got insurance, don't you? Yeah, with a high deductible. It's coming out of my pocket, Jack. Yeah, it could be liens. Yeah, May Wallace, got a pretty name. Auto insurance has gotten out of control too. That's one reason I do keep my credit in good shape, is to keep my auto insurance, because that's just raising, right? It's happening to me. It's happening to you. My van's a 99 model, 25 years old. This RV is 26 years old. My tractor is almost 30 years old, right? And I just can't imagine. I was in the van tonight and I went down to the Ford place. It's Sunday and I hadn't looked at new cars and trucks in, gosh, 10 years, I bet. Because as soon as you pull out on the car lot, boy, them salesmen, boy, they're hungry, right? They'll put you in a car today. $80,000 for a 3/4 ton diesel pick 'em up truck. Then you got the tag. Then you got the insurance. And if my old jalopies around here are as expensive as they are, I can't imagine what a new truck would be. That's insanity. Even if I could go buy one, I wouldn't. Gianna King says, you don't need credit. Deborah Lentz says, I can't pay mine either. I'm 72 and don't get a lot on Social Security. We didn't break this. We didn't do this. I'm a do-right guy. I pay my bills. But the world's gone nuts. And, I pay my bills. But this medical thing, like I said, all the cancer hospital in there that saved my life, they got every penny. They got every penny they asked for, gladly. But, I wasn't born yesterday. You're not gonna rip me off. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Y'all think less of me for that? And I'm still negotiating with them. And I'll talk to them every day. Every day they want to talk to me, I'll say, hey, I'll give you $300 for $175 worth of x-rays. Stuff's gone up. Life's more expensive. You want $300? I'll give you that. You want 700? You go fly a kite. Turns over to collections. I'll give them all of it, just for spite. Am I going back on the road anytime soon? Russ, is things kind of crazy where you living? I mean, if you're not comfortable traveling, why? If you don't have, I have peace here at Vagabond. I have peace. Nobody's gonna run me off. I'm not gonna have a breakdown I can't handle. I'm not gonna have somebody come knocking on my door that tell me I gotta leave, or knocking on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning in the parking lot because they're high as a kite. World, I mean, where you're from, isn't things kind of crazy right now? I'm just not going to go hightail it and go see the sequoias. No. And we ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till November. Between now and November, hold on, folks. What do I fear about traveling? Fear is a strong word, but I'm not comfortable. And what y'all don't know, you only seen the last 10 years of my life. I've been on the road since I was 18, 19 years old, chasing dirty buildings. Okay. Now, I'd come in and stay for a while. I'd buy sticks and bricks and stay in for a minute, and I'd go back out. I've been on the road my whole life. Most of my adult life, I have traveled. And I'm here to tell you, things are different. There's something different. I'm not comfortable. Don't mean I won't go back out. I'd love, I mean, moss don't have a chance to grow under my feet very often. But I can't beat this. All my friends live around here. We go out and do things together. Nobody's gonna mess with me here. God help them. This is my spot. Not gonna get any knocks in the middle of the night. Not gonna break down and worry about, can I get this part? Can I get that part? Can I find that mechanic? No, I'm good. And if it hurts the quality of what you want to watch in my channel, well, I understand. Y'all go about your way. But I still have a lot to offer. I still have a lot of ideas and tips and my daily life. I mean, everybody changes. Everybody goes through phases. I think back of the times that I was out there, with Aja and Eric and Brian, and I mean, so many others. Those were some good times, and I'll treasure them, and I can go back and I can watch them on my videos. Right, they're still there. And I got a lot of stuff going on in my life that I don't share on YouTube. Things that I have to handle that probably wouldn't be the best time or place to do it on the road right now. So I got, life changes, and you have to adjust. I'm just adjusting. Michelle said there's something different brewing out there. You still have a camper van. Woods Fanatics, it was dangerous then too. You were shot at. Yeah. Got that Class A hit 4 times. One time right behind my head. It kind of changes you a little bit. Any plans for my other property, says Carrie. Yeah. I got stuff going on. That's not the answer you wanted. What kind of stuff? What would make me happy? You know, gas goes down to $2 a gallon, and everybody's working, everybody's busy. You know, World War III is not around the corner, draft right around the corner, economic collapse not right around the corner. You know, everybody's out living and making money and taking care of their family and living the American dream. I'll be out of here so quick, make your head spin. But until I feel more secure about it, I want to stay where I'm safe. Catherine says, my mama used to say the good has to outweigh the bad. So I try to focus on the good stuff, not the doomsday preaching and comments. Yeah, you know, I've always been, if you call me a worrier, you'd be correct. And the worry is the absence of faith. And if you have faith, you don't worry. I know. But I don't know. This is different. Tom says, ain't no build back better here. You sure? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard some crazy stuff. I mean, you can't quit living. Now, there's a balance. And I have a good balance for me here. Now, I'm happy. I saw a lot of things, right? Those years I was on the road and took y'all with me. I saw a lot of things and met a lot of great people. But you know, I'm 55 now instead of 45. I'm content a little bit. Isn't that a good place to be? And there's more to my life. There's more to my life. I mean, this channel's very important it's a big part of my life, but it's not all my life. I won't let it consume me. What fun is that? Yeah, FTRV Denny, I made videos about it. Look on my thumbnails. It shows the Class A with a bullseye on it. So Solo Hiker says he's one of my they're one of my Patreons. So what you're saying, Kevin, is you wish it was like 4 years ago. I wish it was more like that. In my mind, like the best time that I can think about, I was about 6 years old. And I remember I was in my dad's green and white Ford truck. And I remember I got a Mountain Dew for $0.25. And I remember my dad standing outside the truck talking to somebody who's real happy about some deal or something. And this guy he was talking to just had a kid, and he was all excited about, raising his family and taking care of his wife and taking care of his kid and talking about his new house or something. And it was summertime, and I was sipping on that cold 25-cent Mountain Dew out of the bottle, by the way. And we came back to the farm, and the fields had just been cut and baled. And it seemed like a much more simpler time. I guess maybe I was more naive, just being young. But, maybe we could go back to then. We can't go back. So we have to find the way to make the things the best we can here. But I'm having a hard time being excited about the future. I think there's a reckoning coming. If Jesus ain't coming, a reckoning is, or they're both are coming. But if Jesus ain't coming yet, we got a reckoning, and it's here. There's been a lot of mismanagement and too many people that wear white shirts with their hand in the cookie jar that tell us what we can and can't do. And for too long. And then I think a reckoning's coming. Larry Miller, what do you think about that Last Supper during the opening of the Olympics? I don't know. It's pitiful, wasn't it? Dexter, 6 years old. Gary, did I stay on that topic too long? Maybe y'all don't want to hear that. You know, sometimes I've been making videos that I want to make. I don't try to base them around what I think people want to hear. You know, I've made 1,200 videos at least, and a lot of them wasn't good. Some of them were real good. A lot of them were not that great, but so I don't know what else to share that I know is just sharing my everyday life, and that's what the channel's evolved to. Everything changes, and a lot of people say, Kevin, I wish you'd go back out on the road. Well, I wish things were good out there so I could. I wish I could go out there and be positive and feel good about it. And now I'm not saying I won't go off for a weekend. I won't go off 300-400 miles to come back. But, well, thank you very much, Tom. Telly Hack says, heck, you have done real good. Jim Steele says, love the channel, Kevin. Well, you know, I have to adapt. My brother Jeff, he had MS. He died at 47. Very, very, very opinionated. And, you know, MS was what they called it. But I think what killed him was his inability to change. He was so set in his ways and his beliefs, he would not adjust. And he became very bitter. He became very angry. And he missed the world that he knew growing up as well from, I'm guessing, the 60s and the 70s. He was very angry that it wasn't that way again. And I watched my father. I talk about him on the channel. His name was Joe. He got killed in 2007. Truck crash. Hit him and my mama. I've now lost my mom this year too. He died in 2007. And my dad, he was a handshake. He'd look you in the eye and he'd shake your hand. Okay. And that was worth more than 1,000 of these ink pens could write on paper. You understand? So my dad would tell you something, look you in the eye and shake your hand. You might as well go down to Elberton, Georgia, and get you a block of granite and chisel it out. Joe Applin said this date right here. That was my daddy's word. That's what I grew up with. I strive to be like my father. I strive to be as good a person as my father. I don't do it. And then watching him having to deal with people started like in the 80s. In the early 80s, I'd hear my dad talking on the phone. And he said, no, that's not right. We had a deal. We shook hands on it. I've heard those words. We shook hands on it. Well, he shook hands with a guy that had no character, that had no, the man's word is his bond. And he started failing because he couldn't adapt to the new world. It was changing. He's still doing things the old way. He still managed to be successful, but he wasn't near as successful as he lost a lot because he kept trying to do business that way. And so things are evolving, things are changing. And, but I don't think we should give up our morals and who we are to go along with the new world and the way new things are done. There has to be some. Now, I guess there's really no balance for that. But maybe we should, understand that things will never be the way they were. Yeah, the only thing that is constant is change. Yeah, MS was traumatic for him. He was about 39. He started having trouble walking. And then I watched, like MS, like I have friends that have MS, right? And they kind of do this with their health, right? My brother was just like, he never really, he plateaued a little bit, but it was constant step down. And they put him in a nursing home, and I was holding his hand when he died back in 1999, 2000. He was my best friend. And he put up a heck of a fight. I held his hand when he died. I'll never get the picture back in there. His name was Jeffrey Eccles. He loved camping. He taught me how to trout fish. He was selfish. He was mean, a little bit. Highly opinionated. Loved his wife. Loved his home. And I miss him horribly. 25 years later, oh, what I wouldn't do to see my brother and Bill and my daddy. That's just life. It's going to keep on changing. I think I've shared too much. Hey, Central Coast Camper. Been on for an hour and 2 minutes. Got 400 people pretty steady. That's a pretty good live stream. Let's talk about one more thing. We're going to call it. Which Eccles? Did I say his last name? My mom was married, and she had 2 sons before she got divorced and met my dad. And then I'm my father's only son. So it's Jeff and Barry Eccles. They were from Winder, Georgia. I often wonder, now that I'm on the carnivore diet, I wonder what that would have done for my brother on MS. I wonder if the carnivore diet would help his MS. I don't know. He tried bee sting therapy. He tried pot. He tried everything. There's a lot of Eccles everywhere, Lizzie. Susan Arlen says, what's on that diet? Easy. Beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. Nikki says, you ever have any kids, Kevin? Yeah, I got a boy, 34 years old. We're not close. Central Coast Camper Kevin, I enjoy your homesteading videos as much or more than your camping videos. My videos have changed. I'm not saying one's better than the other. They're just different. Yeah. Maxed out megabit. Kevin has 4 kids. No, I have 1. Oh, yeah, I got the dogs. Yeah, he had somebody said you need to take the metals out to get the MS. He had all the stuff taken out of his teeth. Didn't make a difference. Nikki says, I wish you made longer videos. Some of mine are over 20 minutes. It seems like the sweet spot that people like to watch is between 14 and 17 minutes. Sam says, I come here to watch Kevin. Don't care if it's camping or homesteading. It's your personal values and storytelling that keep me watching. Y'all have heard a lot of them by now. Yeah, but I hope old Felix is going to be okay. The dragon. I just can't get over the feeling that they're running the clock. His medical bills have been, gosh, well over, easily over. Well, I can't say it. Tremendous. Telly Hack says, I'm tired, I have to go. Love you. All right. Well, you know, we have like a little, it's not really a tradition, but we do the thumbs up. We got 420 people here. And just for fun, I'm going to start singing a little song. Y'all give me the thumbs up. Before you do that, can y'all give me a thumbs up for real on the live stream? I got 390. Only takes a second. YouTube's algorithm is whooping my butt. And I don't take a beating easy, but I'm not winning with the YouTube algorithm. And so when you watch my videos, when I have a video, maybe it's even something you don't like, just watch it for a little bit and give me a thumbs up and maybe a comment. Will help me so much. And it doesn't cost any money. It only takes a second. Even if you just comment, hey, hi, right? And if it's something you're not interested in, just we'll watch it anyway. All right, here we go. Rolling. No, we need a dog here. Who's closest? Got a Dexter. He was asleep. He goes, rolling. Get them thumbs up, rolling, rawhide. Was that a good one? He loves his new daddy. Rolling. Get them thumbs up, rolling, rawhide. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. But lots of stuff's going on. I think everything's coming to a head. Don't know which way it's going to go, but things are changing. Going to be better, going to be worse. I don't know. But all we can do is pray about it. If you're not religious, cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, and let's hope for the best. All right? All right. Gosh. I've made so many friends out here. I've made a lot of acquaintances, met a lot of people. I used to think that there was just as many good people, just as many bad people as there were good people. And getting into the RV community and the RV crowd and YouTube, I realized that there's a lot more good people than bad people. The bad people, they may make more noise and they may stink worse. You know, makes them seem like there's more. But I still have hope. I still have hope that people are going to do right, be right, and things are going to get better. We can only hope, right? If it won't, if it's not, then let's get out of here. Let's take our ticket out of here. Know what I mean? Flash a light. Let's get out of here. Anyway. All right, everyone. I have enjoyed being here with you tonight. Hope we hadn't talked too long. You guys are great. Thank you for watching. And what? I give God the glory for my life. Jesus Christ, He's my Lord and Savior. Not trying to impress you. Not trying to change you. You don't have to believe what I believe. I should be able to say it, so I say it. Okay, guys. Love you bunches. Thanks for being here. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye from Vagabond RV Base Camp in Concho, Arizona.